Hi, I'm Darcee Thoren, and this is Michael, and we'd like to welcome you to our art show here at Moontree Studios. It's our first show, and we hope you enjoy it. And we called our show Down to Earth because we wanted it to be, we were really interested in nature and science and things, and enjoy being out in nature, and we wanted the focus to be the environment and nature and that kind of earthy feel. But at the same time, another meaning of that is just something that's practical and down to earth, and something that anyone can do, you know, as far as art is concerned, not some, you know, frivolous or lofty pursuit, but just something that anyone, and it should be something that is a part of everyone's life.
So how I got started initially was reading about in Honduras and Nicaragua, where they make pots to filter water for clean water, and so they had to throw the piece, and then it's dried and it's fired, and then they use colloided silver as the antibacterial agent. And so they would set that in a 5-gallon bucket and pour their water in it, and it would percolate through the piece. And then they had a little spigot on the bottom, and they'd have fresh drinking water, and it was safe to drink. And I thought, that's a novel idea. But you have to make the piece first. So that's how it got started. And I thought, well, I'm going to learn how to make pottery. And so, you know, she signs me up for a class, a 1-hour class in Lafayette. And I sit down, and she gives me a ball of clay, and I throw this little piece. I said, okay, I think I can do this. And then she signs me up for a class in New Harmony, Indiana, with that Lenny Dowie put on, and it was a raku class. And so there's several people there, and it was great fun. And I just thought, this raku is what I want to do. The whole process of the different glazes, the fire and the smoke, and the interaction between materials, and it's just an infinite combination of processes that go on that make these pieces. And I think it's just the excitement of seeing a piece that you've worked on and glazed and throw it in some leaves or straw or whatever, and a big ball of fire, and you pull it out, and after it cools some, and it turns into this amazing piece.
Michael was working with his pottery, and so I wanted to be with him while he was working, and so I started just gathering things. We were working in our basement, and I just started gathering things that were available that I had from when my daughter was small. And you know, I had some fabric, I had paint, pastels, and things that we had done together. So while he was busy, then I was just trying to figure out what it was that worked together, and just experimented on what I could do with the things that I had available. And so I think that was probably the neatest thing, was that I didn't have in my mind exactly what I was going to do. So that left things a lot more open. I could decide as I went along, rather than having this preconceived product in mind. And so it made you more apt to experiment, made me more apt to experiment. Something that I think that we've learned that's really important is allowing yourself the time to do art, because so much of the time, there's always laundry, there's always family to help, or you know, things to do, business things to do, whatever, around the house, yard work. There's always something, and I think that taking that time and allowing yourself to have that time to do art is really important, because it's hard enough to go ahead and allow yourself to do that, because I'm not sure that our society always values it as much as they should. And for us to do that is really important. I think every single person should have that opportunity. And that's one reason that Moontree was such a good fit, because I think that's what they do. They encourage everyone to have art in their lives, and I think that's important. But we'd like to thank everyone for coming, and we hope you enjoy the exhibit and come back to Moon Tree often.